There, it is working.
Now we're on.
We are, sort of. Although we're not fully functioning because we don't have electricity in the refrigerator or the bathroom.
True.
Which is slightly... Now look, this has come all the way for you from the UK. I'm just going to open that.
I'm from the UK.
Yeah, I know. I was just telling you where it came from. Hello, Wanda.
I don't mean the cardboard.
No, it's an envelope.
Oh.
That's why we check the envelopes, isn't it?
What?
That's why we check the envelopes.
Look, we got another envelope.
Ooh, an envelope, and another one.
That's not an envelope?
Yes, it is. It says, "Hey, sweet pea."
Oh, it doesn't say anything in there. So I'm supposed to open this?
I think so.
It's very exciting, isn't it?
It is.
Here we go. Feels like a pill. It's an envelope.
Oh, hang on a minute. I think your microwave, your fridge is speaking to us.
Oh my. Oh my. Okay.
Your fridge is on.
What?
Your fridge is on.
The refrigerator's on?
Yep.
Oh, good. Oh, I don't know what these are.
I bet you they're sweet pea seeds.
What?
Sweet pea seeds.
Did you know that?
You know. Thank you very much.
Why, thank you. Did you see them?
No, because it's still.
Where are you going?
I nearly fell off the stool. Move. Don't help.
Back up.
Oh yeah. Because it said "Hey, sweet pea" in the front of it. So
Get out of here.
Yeah, don't eat the sweet pea seeds.
It said what on the front?
Hey, sweet pea.
It does say sweet pea. Well, isn't that fun?
We can grow them along your chain link. You can plant them in there.
I'll put it in this way. Isn't that cute? Okay. It's a sweet pea. I'll give you that and see what there's something else that's
Okay.
probably cardboard.
Does it say who it's from?
Huh?
It doesn't say who it's from.
No, that's why I was looking for more information. Because I don't have any more information.
Let's see the envelope, just in case.
You're sure I have electricity?
Definite. I've put your light on in your bathroom. And I reset the alarm in the fridge.
Oh, good. I don't even know there's an alarm in the fridge.
Yes,
Yeah,
you obviously.
You open the door and it's no.
You obviously don't hear it going beep, beep, beep. I can tell you that's quite the relief. He does not say who is from. Oh, well, thank you very much.
Well, I don't think it's from one of my friends over there, which would be Gwen. Her name is Gwen.
Oh, another Gwen.
Actually, it's another Gwen.
Ah, and your Gwen's going home today.
She went home.
Yeah.
She went home, the owner of one house.
Oh.
They sold one and bought one today.
Oh, that's
So
wonderful.
they've all
Excited.
it's exciting, and they're going to be moving to Glen Falls.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely.
Whereabouts?
I hope they're ready for some snow.
Well.
Because that's what they're going to get.
And when do they move?
A month.
That's fantastic. Has she asked you to come and help reorganize things?
Has she?
asked you to come and help reorganize
Oh, no,
things.
she hasn't.
No, she didn't ask me either. Don't worry.
No, she will be so organized it'll be pathetic.
It will be smooth,
Painful.
painless.
No, it's painful. It can get to be painful.
Excellent. So that's wonderful news.
It is. Now, if we get Janine down to one
House, that would be good.
household, that would be very nice.
And does she have room in the garden for a couple of donkeys?
I don't think so.
Oh.
They're moving from 6 acres to, I don't know what they are, but she is moving to a mile from town
Mm-hmm.
and 2 miles from one of her better friends.
Oh, that's really nice.
So she does like to walk.
Yes, that'll be lovely.
She walks 50 miles a month or something.
Does she? She's always out first thing in the morning.
I know.
I tried
She
getting.
walks on that thing.
Well, and when she's here, she walks down to Hood Pond and around, and I try really hard not to hit her with the car when I'm coming back from having dropped Sophie off.
Ah! Well, they did shut the window, isn't that good?
Yes. They're very organised, those men.
They are very organized.
They're very good. So that's super news for Gwen and Ron. That's lovely.
Now this thing,
Yes.
this piece of equipment that I have retrieved here is the handle from the thing I like to use with the rabbits.
The pushchair thing.
Pushchair
Yes.
thing. But the trouble is, it sits like this, and it's just a little too tall for my car.
Oh.
So instead of sitting like this and being clamped here and here, I want it clamped here and here, down lower, so that we can get this in my car.
Okay.
And I should be able just to change the clamp.
And that means you could travel the rabbits in that thing as well, so you don't have to take 2 devices.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be.
They were good today. One rabbit's better than the other.
One's less shy.
Shy, yes.
Yeah.
You're right. But we have to. Now, if we only had one of those crates that you put a dog in, it's all wire crate.
Mm-hmm.
You take that and you put that in the middle of the lawn.
Yeah.
They have a lot of grass to eat.
Yeah, they would.
We put them in the crate and they couldn't get out and they had nothing to bother them.
I'll tell you another thing. It'd have to be a great big hulking crate because they're enormous.
Well, no, not for just eating some grass. You pick it up and move it to someplace else.
Yeah, but you need to get them in a crate. They're big.
The only crate I can find, unfortunately, is this big.
There's a Wanda-sized one.
I know it. I know it. Anyway, we've got to find a better one.
Yeah.
We must have another crate somewhere.
Without a doubt, I would have thought.
Yeah. It's got to have 6 sides.
Yes, indeedy. So, and we haven't worked out when Janine's coming home, have we?
No, Tuesday is what I thought because she said 10 days.
Yeah.
Or actually, she said they would be there 10 days.
Right. So it could be Wednesday.
So they could be
Well,
there 10 days and travel on the 11th. I don't know.
As long as she gets in before, we've apparently got a nor'easter coming on Thursday. So as long as they get in before that, because you don't need a bounce around on a plane, I don't think.
No.
That would be slightly unpleasant.
Let's pray for the trees around here.
Yes, exactly. That they
Although
behave.
we still do have insurance right at the moment because it hasn't been canceled yet.
No. But let's just pray for the trees because, quite frankly, we could do without that. We've got enough excitement.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, dear.
They've been there for 100 years. Why should they take down and fall down?
I think because we've had such dry weather, and I think their little roots are in very loose soil.
Well, we've had a lot of rain for the last month, so catch up, guys.
Yeah, you never can tell what they're up to.
There is an interesting tree that is outside the bank. There were 4 of them in a row. They all were identical. Good-sized trees, absolutely stark naked at the top, and the bottom all pushing up tree. And I don't know why, but they cut them all down. Now, I don't know whether it's some disease they all had or what, but I have last fall, I spent time observing around, and there are a lot of trees like that. Now, is that a special breed of tree that goes way up high and then has no leaves, and all the leaves are at the bottom?
Yeah, a special breed that falls on houses,
Yeah.
sounds like. I wonder if it has been an infection, and that's why they took them out.
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know what
They
kind
took
of
them out.
tree it was? Could you tell by the leaves on the bottom?
I couldn't,
No.
but then again, I wouldn't be able to if they were, whatever they were.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we can't go and check the ones outside the bank if they've taken them away.
I know,
then.
I was planning on having somebody check it out, and now it's gone. But there are more of them all over.
Gosh. Yeah, well,
And I thought they'd come out in the spring with new buds and start again or something, but they're not.
oh, and you know, we've got that tree for Pam to plant somewhere, and we bought it in fall, and I did not kill it over winter. It came back, and it was putting out beautiful leaves. And then when the builders were going up to do the Deagle house, they put it right against the fence at the goats, and of course the goats have eaten all the leaves, bar two.
Oh dear.
That's what I thought. I didn't kill it, which is amazing in itself. So I don't know whether or not
It's still got 2 leaves
It's got
left?
2 leaves. So I'm hoping it puts a bit of effort in and we get a few more.
Yeah, be nice to it.
I've been very nice to it. I'm a bit worried. Oh, tell
Get a
you.
piece of horse pucky and puck it
Put
down.
it as a special treat.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, so I was a bit disappointed at that. So we'll have to watch that. And Michelle says every morning, about 5:30, the otter comes out from over in
What comes
the
out?
otter.
Otter? Oh.
Oh no, she says it's a beaver. A beaver. It comes out from the state forest, comes into the pond, flops into the pond, swims around, and then goes back. I have missed it every morning.
I'll certainly can look at it from here.
Yeah, well, I wondered if we should put the camera on the pond overnight. Because somebody was saying, was Bud going to put the fountains in? The fountains have been in for about 2 weeks now. So they're there. So I wonder if we should ask the lady, Judy, who does the cameras, if at night time, just before it goes dark, if she turns the cameras to see if they can watch the pond, because I think it's about 5:30 or 6 o'clock that the beaver comes in and goes for a swim.
Wow.
Because I'd love to see that, but I haven't managed to watch it yet.
That's a big animal.
Yes, she said it's enormous.
Okay.
So that would be good fun. And we had a very busy weekend.
Did we?
Yeah, there was a lot of people here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people come to see baby goats.
That's true.
Yes, they're very popular. And
There's some down there right now feeding them, aren't there?
the little girls, yes,
Yeah.
from Partridgeberry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were here yesterday. And
The 3 teenage girls?
yes.
That's great. No, the ones that are down there now is with parents.
Oh,
They came in the red Jeep.
I don't know of them. We'll go
Well, I'm
check.
glad the Partridgeberry bunch are coming down.
Yes, they're
Did they
lovely.
feed?
They fed them, yes. They fed yesterday and today.
Oh, good.
We fed them half an hour early because the little girls were coming down.
Okay.
And then they'll be fed again at 9 o'clock. Tell you.
Okay.
It sounds like you're starving them because they go round screaming. And I have been given strict instructions not to give them feeds in between the feeds, no matter how much they scream at me. And I can tell you.
I tried to find a snack to give Arthur. And we have all those dog snacks in that room, but we don't have any.
Oh, the horse snacks are in the feed room.
I wasn't down there. I only got as far as
Did Arthur not tell you they were further down there?
I see.
No, they're down.
Poor Arthur didn't get a snack. He looked at me like, oh.
Well, you know what? All the donkeys are getting a bit pushy.
Yeah.
They are getting a bit pushy.
Well, we need more pie plates.
Yeah. So,
I saw your husband
did he
feed
have one?
3 of them today with no pie plate.
Did he?
That's not training them right.
What was he feeding them?
Treats.
Didn't even know he knew how to do that. That's
Supposed
not
to use it because you were training the donkeys. It
to
has no other purpose.
focus in on the frying pan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and Randy got your desk up. Let me see if I can turn this round. Now, if I lose everything, I'm so sorry. There's the desk in prime position. It looks super.
Doesn't that look super?
Yeah, it really
It's
does.
Lovely. Lovely. Okay, now Goldy has been at work
Oh, good.
because I thought, oh, it's right next to that bed.
Uh-huh.
Be just like those dogs and chew on it.
Uh-huh.
So I thought what I should have is a piece of plexiglass stand. You wouldn't be able to see it if it's standing this direction.
Yes.
Damned if there isn't a perfect size piece of plexiglass right outside the tea tent down there.
Really?
Yeah, the 4x4 sheet, and it's just leaning up against the tea tent.
Well, could you go and find another one? Because the outside bars on the sliding door that goes into the goat, you know, the little goat area,
Yeah?
the wind is just going straight in there and it's going to be cold tonight. And I was just thinking to myself, I wonder where all that blooming plexiglass went. Is there extra?
I don't know
No.
where it is. You're looking for the piece that was on the window.
Yes.
That would be not plexiglass, that would be Lexan.
Oh, right.
1,000% more expensive, but it doesn't break.
And that's stuff that comes off the tractor.
Yes,
Right.
that's the end. It has a little hole cut at the bottom.
Right.
Plexiglass is thinner
Right.
and cheaper. It's still, not tremendously breakable, but it will break.
I might just put cardboard up then.
Oh, you know what was down there?
What?
My electric blanket is in a pile of dirty laundry in the barn.
No way.
It was. It was there
In what room?
it blew and fuzzy. And Nick was there, and I said, "Is that my blanket?" And he picked it up, and he thought, no. And then he came around, and there's
And then
the
the
plug.
plug. So was it in the feed room?
No, it's in the arena.
In the arena?
In the pile of dirty laundry in the arena.
Was it?
My blanket.
Was there anything else of yours in there?
Huh?
Was there anything else
There was a
of
whole
yours?
bunch of blankets.
Was your underclothing there?
I didn't check. No, I did see more blankets, but there weren't.
Ooh, I've no idea how it got down there.
I don't either. It's very upsetting. I don't know whether we can wash it and save it.
Well, we certainly would have to wash it if it's been down there, I can tell you. Oh,
Yeah.
and was it other blankets that were yours as well?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't
That's
know.
how things happen around here.
Or maybe somebody was feeling chilly.
Ah.
Yeah, I've no idea how that right. So we'll give that a shot. Ooh.
Well, for a while here, I was looking at the trailer and all, sitting here and thinking, well, it's all set to go, but it's not hooked to that truck.
No, it's very
It's hooked to
deceptive.
the other end. and
I
it
know, I
needs
know.
turning around.
I know. And the other thing is, Janine said to me before she left, I'm leaving the truck hooked to the trailer and the black car hooked to the horse box. So I came out of the barn one day and I was like, this is a bit of an odd setup with the one thing in the middle. I'm like, I'm either missing the trailer or which is not attached. And then I came round and it was the truck's been taken off the trailer. I was like, right.
Yeah. I don't know what's in my trailer.
Oh, down in,
Right there.
it was mats, I think.
What?
It was mats, but it should be empty now
Could be.
because they're now down
I
at,
spent $1,042 getting that whole trailer updated and graded and tires and everything done,
uh-huh.
and Janine doesn't like it. Well, Good for Janine.
I'm not,
I like it.
I'm not sure it's Janine doesn't like it. I think it's her head doesn't like it. Because without fail...
If she can't keep her head out of it, then that's another problem. It would be a very handy trailer to have.
Well,
we could have used it today.
Yeah, it's actually a good size for all of the animals that we take out.
Yes, it is.
So, it's very useful.
That's why I made it that size. It was specially made for me.
Was it?
Yeah. It's a horse frame. It's a horse, you know. It's
just
a horse,
donkey size.
Yeah. But not full height.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Anyway, and I used to slip 8 donkeys in that.
Did you really?
Yeah. And they all jump in the door. That door that's open now, I didn't have to open the back. You didn't open the side door. They all jump in.
Well, you see, that's why you weren't banging your head.
No, I didn't bang my head on it.
We normally have things that say, I'm not sure if I'm going in here. And would you be able to fit your rabbit carrier in that side door?
Probably.
That would be handy.
Certainly the back door.
Yeah, because you could bungee cord it, you know, to hold it in position.
Well.
Takes pressure off the dogs in the car.
What's this?
Takes pressure off the dog space in the car.
Yes, it does.
Oh, your fridge is talking to me again.
What happened?
It's talking to me. I know.
What happened?
Because it's still getting itself back to temperature, it sends you a wee alarm to say it's not quite there yet.
Oh.
So I just have to keep resetting it. Like, go sit down, otherwise I'm going to pull ticks off you. You know how it goes.
Hey.
So,
Penny, back and lie
right.
down. Go lie down.
And then Gwen went out on the job today.
Yes, she did.
Did she enjoy
very
it?
interested in it.
Yes.
She's not the type, but she was. Janine is the type to enjoy these, but she enjoyed seeing it.
Good. And so she went with Judy, and
No.
Lynn. No.
Lynn went with Judy. I rode with Gwen.
Right. So you went in convoy.
Yes. And Lynn's kiddo went home at noon. We thought she was going to stay all afternoon.
Right.
You going to talk to her and ask her about that? Or?
Yes, I can. And Janina will be back as well.
Yeah.
And then Cloud very kindly sent us the schedule for the week.
Yeah.
Which I've probably forgotten. That's how it goes.
Okay.
So, let me go through these questions and see. Now, the other thing is it'll be interesting because Dee Rotten said that she might make it to mail chat because she was having that operation on her femur.
Yes, she'd be operated on a Monday.
Today. And,
that's today.
And she was supposed to be coming out of surgery at 1 o'clock.
Where is she being operated on?
Hospital, I hope. I have no idea where.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Mass General or?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I didn't think she was from this area.
No. But she was hoping to make it to mail chat.
Oh well, of course. All she has to do is get here.
We'll have to have a looky see. Yep, Wanda's here. Definitely. I think the phone, is the phone charged up? No, it's not greatly charged. So we'll talk quickly. Remember my phone ran out of charge last Friday.
The phone.
My phone. Remember we were doing mail chat. The phone ran out of charge. We were still talking and then we looked at the screen and it was black. We went, oh. Oh dear. No, I don't have any questions yet.
You read so fast.
Oh, it was not a dewormer that I was giving the baby goats because they've already been wormed. That was actually a probiotic because one of the little goats, the little brown one, Marvin, he has an upset stomach. And he had it when he came into us and I was to keep it under observation. and it's still there. And it occurred when he had originally been on goat's milk, and then he was transferred onto whole cow's milk. So that's when the stomach upset occurred. So it still hasn't gone. So we're just going to...
It's a market. Cressy's market has goat's milk.
Oh, I know, they've all got goat's milk. But before he came to us, he'd come off and then he was put onto whole cow's milk.
Yeah.
So I was just following the same routine that the previous...
I bet you could get some goat's milk back on it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we might do that if he doesn't settle. So that's what he was having this morning. Has your electricity been out all day?
Ooh.
Your electricity, has it been out all day?
No.
Is it just this afternoon?
The whole afternoon.
The whole afternoon, yes. Oh, and the new curtains are lovely.
Yes, they are.
Bud put them up with Gwen, which means they won't fall down. I hope you saw Carlene's desk, because I did turn this thing round to show you. Why are Gwen and Ron moving?
Why are they moving? I don't really know.
I presume it's to be closer to their friends.
Well, they didn't mind moving away from them.
I don't know.
Well, they did. They moved into an absolutely gorgeous area. That
Asheville.
And then their immediate neighbors in that area were gun-toting, loud, whatever, and it didn't have the neighborhood that Gwen was hoping for. She did not go out and walk around that neighborhood.
No.
I don't know.
She needed a protection goat.
There you go.
We have just the goat for her.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
So she's going, but you came from New York State, didn't you?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where you grew up.
Yeah.
So she's
grew up.
Well, sort of. That's where you hailed from, New York State.
New York.
So, yeah.
I do not hail from the snow belt, which is the upper part of New York State.
No.
Coming off the lake,
Yes.
they get snow.
And that's where she's going, though.
That's where she's going.
Right.
My parents used to go to the Glen Falls, it's called.
Uh-huh.
And but they used to go in the summertime. They didn't. You don't go near the place in the winter.
But do you know what? Glenn was saying to me? Because she's up in the hills in Asheville, and we were all out here on Friday night, and we were all getting bitten by mosquitoes on our ankles. And I'm thinking, crikey, that blinking mosquito season started already. And she said, we don't really have mosquitoes. I was like, what? I was like, hold on a minute. I've been in North Carolina, because when I was in Charlotte, of course, I got eaten by every single blinking mosquito going. And I said, really? And she said, no. And she said, the weather here was at the weekend, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, was warmer and more humid than she had at home at the same point in time in Asheville.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, because it was really very hot and humid this weekend.
Yeah.
Yep, Goldy's desk is all back together and looking super. Oh, your curtains work. Nobody could see you through the curtains last night.
Wasn't that lovely?
Yes, that's excellent.
I did find out that someone coming down the driveway at a certain time of the morning can see right into the shower stall with me.
That's very friendly.
Yes, I don't have a curtain. No, well, I do.
Oh, we have the door. I
do
pulled it
have
down
that funny
then.
door thing.
Yeah, we can pull that down.
I better do that.
I'll keep you all safe.
Here we go.
Hello.
Oh, it's cold out there.
Are you going to come and help me in the barn?
Pull a chair around and sit
I've got
down.
something urgent to do.
Very funny.
Is the fridge working?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
Very good.
Excellent. So I pulled the roller door down because the new horse is out with Murphy, and sometimes when the lady dropped the horse off, because it's not our horse, when the lady dropped the horse off, you never know whether or not, it's never been with donkeys before, and sometimes horses can be a bit funny with donkeys. So I decided to err on the side of caution and put the two horses out in the two paddocks so that they can run back and forward. And the donkeys are using the paddock at Tanner's barn and also the inside arena should they wish.
It's complicated having horses.
Yes.
Horses, yeah. Horses are a pain in the ass. Asses are a pain in the ass too.
What about goats, Nick? What do you feel about goats?
Well, I like young goats, but as I pointed out previously, young goats become big goats.
Big goats.
Yeah, and big goats are a pain in the ass.
That Nubian goat is going to be a large goat.
You think? Yeah.
I think he'll be loved. Get rid of her because the last time she did that, look, it freezes my screen. Yes, we should train the rabbits to wear harnesses.
The camera is lovely.
That's your phone, that's your daughter.
Hello.
If you move the donkeys,
This electronic age could drive me crazy because I'm riding down. I'm with Gwen and I'm talking to her. At least I think I am. We're in a car. We're following Judy, and she's talking to Judy on the damn phone. And she hadn't touched anything. She's driving along, and she's talking to Judy. Judy's answering her. And here I thought I was talking to her. And you just don't know who's talking to who here.
yeah, so Hilda, what you're saying about the donkeys in with the two cows, that's actually very pertinent because what we're going to do is we're going to get the donkeys out of there and just leave. I think the plan, I'm just waiting to make sure when Janine comes back, I think the plan is that the two cows will go over onto the left-hand side of the barn once we've got the fence up, which will give them, the hill to go up and down because they do like being up the hill, and it gets them away from the donkeys. I would be quite happy actually to move Arthur and Dimitri, but I'll maybe think about that.
The problem is, Carlene, when those two big donkeys are in the barn, in the main barn, the cows won't go in.
Really?
Yeah. I think the
Wow.
so the cows end up being outside, which has been okay because it's been nice outside. But when it's
I saw that the other day because at the right time of day, the two cows come down into the corner pasture here, which is sunny,
Yep,
and they take a nap, the two of them.
they do.
And they take a nap until the donkeys come along, and then they have to get up and leave.
yeah, they don't like the two big donkeys.
No.
And actually, they're quite nice big donkeys, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're not objectionable.
No, they're not. But she's just a little thing at the moment.
Oh,
Little Jamie, she's just a little thing.
oh.
I would rather
If
she
I
was
was that
comfortable.
big,
And
if
Arthur.
I was that big and Arthur came in, I think I'd be quite scared.
They're not as tall as his ears.
No, exactly. Yes, Michelle gave us her pet stroller for the rabbits, so that's what we use. Oh. Now, what else is happening? I'm just.
So I'll just give people an update on the cameras. So basically, Brittany and I just did some tweaks to the cameras, and now all the cameras are on the same channel in YouTube. So if you go into this one channel called Goldy's Farm Live, you'll see everything on the one channel. Yeah? You'll be able to access everything from that one channel.
Crikey.
Mm-hmm.
And did you update it on the website?
Yeah, it's all updated.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I'm not sure I believe it either. You know, that is we checked it and it's all working. Whether or not something will go wrong with it, I don't know, but
One never can tell.
But it seems to be working at the moment. So hopefully,
there's the if right there.
At the moment.
To be at the moment.
Oh look, this is Mary, and she says, Mary Alt, and she says in the Midwest they've had a terrible infestation of emerald ash borers that kill the trees.
Really?
And that's how they die. And then I think, isn't it that, and then she says the top branches die and the lower branches put out leaves.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
But this is like 2 years now, so.
Yep. Yes, the fountains are in. They've been in for 2 weeks. Hey, I was wondering if the camera, the yard camera, can turn to watch the pond overnight, because the beaver comes about 5:30 in the morning, 5:30.
how do you know?
Because Michelle told me.
Every morning?
Most mornings, yes.
Really?
Yeah. That would be
Is it
interesting
still
to see.
coming now that the fountains are on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, apparently so. I'd love to see the beaver.
So you want me to get up at 5 in the morning and turn
No,
the
I'd
camera
like you
on?
to do it when it gets dark.
But people like watching the goats in the dark.
Do they?
I think. I don't know.
Yes, but if you turn the camera, you might, and you also might catch the goats when they go down the side paddock, because the goats are going down. So there's the camera at the Deagle house, and there's the paddock that. Oh look, I can't do this. Camera at the Deagle house. Then there's the paddock that goes down to the driveway, and then halfway up there's also a paddock that comes off to this side, and it goes off round the pond side, and there's actually grass that's growing and weeds that are growing, so when you don't see them, that's where they are. Oh, and not only that, can I just tell you, those horned goats eat poison ivy.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, super. So they were standing on the tree trunks, eating, you know the stuff that we keep saying we must cut that. So they were eating the poison ivy off the tree trunks, and I thought, fantastic. So I stood there, even though the mosquitoes were out, I stood there and I let them have a good patch of poison ivy, and I thought, there's me doing my civic duty and getting eaten alive.
There you are.
I went down, put the goats into the goat pen in Tanner's barn, and didn't they all come along and just touch their mouths to my hand?
Oh, dear.
How scratchy was I? I was like, right. Not good. Anyway, but at least they eat them.
Yes.
So that's a relief.
They packed up an awful lot of equipment to leave today. Things like saws and stuff.
They took it away with them?
Yeah.
Have we lost a cabinet pool?
Huh?
Have we lost cabinet pools? Somebody's saying, how do you lose it? Probably quite easily.
Oh, there's one come off there.
Well, yes, we don't know.
Have we lost cabinet?
A cabinet pool, a handle.
Oh, yeah, we have.
Ah. Randy did a fantastic job.
Not that long ago.
No, I actually don't think it is going to be warm enough in the barn for the baby goats unless we put up... Nick, I was thinking about putting a shield or something on the outside door.
A shield?
You know, like it used to be the clear plastic.
Why do you want to do that?
because the wind blows right in. And they do actually have the opportunity, they're beside their little bed that's got the shavings in it. What are you doing?
Looking for a cabinet tool.
Okay. Beside their little bed, there's actually one that's full of hay, but they don't go in that either. They seem to just like lying in the shavings.
Well, why don't we just move the bed?
Well, we could do that, but it's just a bit drafty. I thought you were, where you want to move the bed into the sunroom.
Bit drafty. The whole bunch was a bit drafty.
But the wind hits it right face on.
Oh dear.
That's what I thought. I got cold last night.
Do what you want. Yeah.
Well, I know where the nice heated blanket.
Oh yeah. Well, it's probably already been used for animals, you know.
My nice electric blanket.
You see, that's a really good idea, dear Connie. But I'll tell you what the problem is. We've got Noodles in the middle of the bed, and Noodles actually gets very put out if Nick cuddles anything other than Noodles. Seriously. Connie suggested that because it's going to be cold, we should take the little goats up and we should cuddle them in the house. But I was explaining that we do have Noodles, whose nose gets put very far out of joint if Nick cuddles something other than him. Honestly.
And I'm not having goats in the bed. I draw the line. I do have a line at which I'm not prepared to cross. Cute though they are, I'm not having them in the bed.
I don't like them on that side of the driveway. Because hooved animals just make mud. You can't grow grass around a hooved animal.
You mean on this side of the barn?
They should be over here, you know. They should be in that place out there that we talked about.
Ah, yes. That was the one where they kept escaping into the blinking state forest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, are you putting the washer dryer in the house here?
What's this?
Are you having a washer and a dryer in here?
I am.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. It's not in yet then.
As soon as I can afford it. Come on now, leave me alone.
No, somebody was asking.
Yes, I know. Yes, well, it's still the same answer. I was going to get an up and down.
A stacking one.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's supposed to go in the corner of the kitchen.
Right, okay. Miss Wanda is
In
lying.
the meantime, some of my laundry is getting done at Meredith.
Is it?
Yep. And some is getting done in the barn.
I don't think it's getting done in the barn.
I hope it's not getting done in the barn.
I don't think it works in the barn.
I think the washer is now working.
Is it?
I thought we needed
Yes,
gas
but
to get it work.
the dryer is
No,
not
it's the
working.
dryer.
The dryer is not working because there isn't any gas.
Right. Yes, that's correct. Because
But does the washer not need a hot water feed?
What?
I thought the washer, you needed to have a hot water feed into it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Unless it's you know, you get hot,
Yeah.
you get hot and cold washers, darling?
yes, so a lot of washing detergent for clothes can be used in cold water now.
No, but I'm saying like, you get washing machines that
Yes.
have only a cold feed.
Yes,
Yeah?
you do. I don't know if it's that one though. Well, thank you very much, Lisa. We'll go searching for that.
It would be very much like the washer that you've got in your house, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got a hot and a cold feed. Like, you know, it's got a hot pipe going in and a cold
You
pipe.
wouldn't know how to turn down the temperature of hot water, would you?
Yeah.
Because this water is awfully hot. It's too hot.
Oh, you just turn the thermostat down on the water tank.
I don't know how you do that.
Can you do
can
that?
do that?
I think so, yeah.
Very nice.
Jeannie's asking Lynn, who's interning. Obviously, she's appearing on the cameras, and you know how they record the YouTube feed. Is it okay to record her?
Oh,
Lynn, you know that
yeah.
Deb's daughter.
Yeah, she signed that thing, hasn't she, about photographing her?
I have no idea.
I think everybody's supposed to sign that thing when they come on the property.
But I think she's been coming on the property for quite some time, is she not?
Yeah. Well, just make sure she signs one.
Okay, that's fine. I'll ask her tomorrow. I have absolutely no idea why the dogs get goat's milk and the goats get cow's milk. I thought everybody actually got goat's milk because it was easier to digest, isn't it? And what makes it easier to digest? Is it enzymes?
I don't know.
Maybe we should be getting goat's milk.
I don't know.
Goats.
But
Yeah.
after goat's milk, the next most easiest to digest is donkey.
See that wind?
No.
Oh, Penny.
The big trees are moving out there, though.
Oh, it just picked up all of a sudden. It's incredible. So I don't know, but one of the things
Do
that
I now have to worry about trees coming in?
no, I think you're okay here. No, I think one of the things that we always try to do with animals, no matter where they come from, if you know what feed they've been on, you always try and replicate it, and then have a gradual switch over, because it can be pretty yucky otherwise. The roller door is down just to keep the two horses out of the arena, because they have run-in space with the stalls, and then they're in two paddocks. And the donkeys have their arena space and Tanner's paddock at the back, because some horses, and the lady who brought the horse in, and the horse is called Dove, she's a dog, she doesn't know how she reacts to donkeys, and some horses can be a bit funny with donkeys.
Oh.
Yeah, so because it's not our horse, we're waiting to see, and we don't want the donkeys damaged or the horse damaged. So,
Okay.
we're just being careful.
Get out of here. No, I don't want to talk to you.
Do you like your curtains?
Who?
Do you like your curtains?
I love them.
She loves them, so thank you, Susan.
You go lie down. Yes, a lot of times around here I get an object and I love it.
Uh-oh, what have you done?
What's he done?
What did you do?
There's a little control on the water tank, and there's two settings on it. One says hot, and the other one says very hot. And yours is set very close to the very hot.
Okay, so you moved it down.
I'll do that now. I thought that was quite funny. I'll move it to hot.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
And it's Jake's last day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been super, absolutely super. The animals will all miss him too. He's actually in the same year at the same school as Ava.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Huh.
There we go.
Well done, Nick. Yes, Woody's on medication, and I think what you'll notice is that he's lost a lot, he's scratched off a lot of his coat. Now, given the fact that Woody has not been the healthiest donkey since day one, he's on skin medication, and he's on internal medication and probiotics and prebiotics. So we're keeping a close eye on him, and he's on special feed as well.
There we go.
Larky's been here. Larky's sleeping. He's busy sleeping. This is his sleepy time.
Refrigerator on?
Yeah, that's a very sensible thing,
It's,
Dodie.
Okay.
Nah.
starving.
Is your trash can getting full? Everybody wants to know.
No, I've done pretty well though because
It's empty.
it's empty. Because, Michelle's been emptying it for me.
Michelle emptied it yesterday.
Excellent. Ooh, 2 cameras are out.
Are you sure?
Now you've made him
no,
upset.
Penny, you go along and lie down.
I think that was probably while I was making the change to that.
Go lie down. Penny! Go lie down. Good girl. Now get up there. Go.
She wanted to go outside.
Good girl.
Oh my gosh. The new location shows all those cameras and they're working. There you go. We're all sorted.
I can't understand a word.
Your cameras are all working.
Somebody online said all the cameras are in the one place and they're all working.
Ask him if they drink.
What's your dog doing?
He's just barking down.
It's been very noisy.
He is.
Thank you very much for those links for the cameras.
I better go into the room.
Yeah, you can put a heat lamp in, and you know what? I'm always really nervous having a heat lamp in a barn.
I don't like heat lamps.
No, I don't like them at the best of times, and I just can't stand them with dust, hay, and shavings.
No,
And it's
animals grow their own
they do,
fur
yeah,
and undercoat and things.
yeah, they do. Well, that was actually funny. That was what I suggested to Nick last night, that we maybe pop them into headquarters, the baby goats, because they've got very thin coats, and it's going down to 40 degrees tonight.
Okay. Those two goats, they get into one pan together.
They do. They do.
So there's no wind bothering them at all.
What's he doing?
He was barking. He was barking at a goat.
Oh, did the goat go up near his...
Yeah, right up near the gate, and Noodles was indignant about it.
Oh dear.
I have to say, Noodles has the most ear-grating bark of any dog I have ever known. It's awful. It makes your ears bleed.
Yeah, I believe it, because that's what this is.
Yeah.
And it's always when you're just about asleep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's such a horrible noise. Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean it's going to snow tonight up at Goldy's?
What?
Roger Reed says it's going to snow.
Snowing tonight?
I don't think so.
No.
Yes, there are signs on the property that say there's cameras in use. And I did remind the little girl today who comes from Partridgeberry, because they actually come down from the back of the property and they come through a gap in the fence that they then put back together. So I did remind them that there was a camera in that barn with sound.
They love coming down here to do that.
They do.
They've been here every day, like
Really?
for about three or 4 days to
Good.
feed those goats.
Okay. The baby goats need pajamas. No, thank you. Goats and coats. That's good. Well, you see, the thing is, it's really difficult. So Dodie's saying that the goats were eating the shavings in their little bed, and goats, as far as I've always been aware, always nibble on things. They've been eating my hair. And
try everything.
they do. So it doesn't seem to cause them any
I don't
upset.
think they eat them. I think they take them into their mouth and then they spit them out.
It's maybe a bit like a teething thing because their little teeth are beginning to come in.
Really?
So they're maybe just, gumming.
I've seen them trying the hay.
Yeah, and they don't seem to know what to do with it. They kind of.
Yeah.
Have we got? I noticed there was a bag of
Goat feed.
sheep and goat feed.
That's it. That's what I bought for them.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to try a little bit to see if they'll eat it.
And what is it? What is it? Just like is that a grain or is it?
It's a grain. Yeah. Let's see what that's like. Okay, that's us answered all the questions.
Is it summertime?
Must be, and your delivery will come.
Okay.
So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Was this Monday?
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah,
The guy will be here with food.
yeah, he will. Night night.
Night.